Our main goal is to help you trade only high probability setups. So if our weekly updates are helping you, please share so that others benefit as well. Hello traders, welcome back to Deep Pockets Forex. If you're new to this channel, please click subscribe and turn on the notification button to get our weekly updates. Without any further ado, let's get started. Euro AUD. For Euro AUD, past 3 weeks we say that from this level we're gonna get an up move all the way until this level. From here to here is 550 pips. So we got an up move, we got a correction. Then after this correction here, we say that we're gonna continue up all the way until target. As you can see, this is what happened on Euro AUD. Next, we have Euro NZD. For Euro NZD, from this level, if you remember, we said we're gonna get an up move. Then we got that up move. Then from this level, we said we're gonna get a down move. Then this down move, we're saying that after this small down move, this is one we'll be looking forward for a buy all the way until this level here. And as you can see, we moved from the level we talked about up until this level. From here to here, we got 420 pips. And this upcoming week, we're looking forward for a pullback here, then continue upwards. And if the pullback is deeper here, we'll still be looking forward to an up move. If you did not enter this trade from this level here and then we get a pullback around this area, this is when you can get an opportunity to buy. But if this trade just pulls back just small, then goes back up, just ignore this setup and look for other setups. Next we have AUDJPY. AUDJPY, if you remember, past weeks we say that we're gonna get a down move from this level. Immediately from this level we said we're gonna get a down move. So as you can see, this was the pivot point. From here we went all the way down. So what we're expecting from this setup here, we're expecting to get a pullback around this area, then continue to the downside towards target. So this upcoming week, if we get a pullback here, we'll still be looking forward to a continuation. But if you do not enter the setup from this level, you cannot continue, you cannot sell it from this level here, because this setup has already moved and it's already close to target. So just ignore it and look for other setups. For AUD/USD, if you remember, this past weeks we say that we're gonna get a small correction around this area, then get a down move, and that is what we got. We moved from this level here to this level, and this setup was over 200 pips. We got over 200 pips on this pair. Then now we're looking forward to getting a bigger correction. If the correction is completed, the down move will continue to the downside, but this down move we won't be selling it. What we'll be looking forward to this down move to complete, then us we're gonna be looking forward to entering to buy to the upside. And with this up move here, this is not what we are looking to trade. We won't be trading it. We're only looking for a big up move, a decisive up move. This is what we'll be waiting for. This one we'll just ignore it. So let's check out other pairs. CADJPY, we talked about this pullback here, then we said we're gonna get a down move. Then exactly this is what is happening. The market is unfolding. You can see this down move here, we moved down strong, and then now this upcoming week we are looking for a correction, then to the downside. If you do not enter the setup from here, you cannot sell it from this level. If we get a pullback, a deeper pullback to this area, this is when you can look for a sell opportunity. But as for this trade, just a small pullback here, you cannot trade it because it has already moved. Euro USD, this is a setup that we updated on our Facebook account. We say that from this level here, we're gonna continue down to complete here to here. Then after this setup gets to this level here, we say that we're gonna get an up move, and this is then up move we're getting. So this upcoming week we're looking forward to getting a small correction, then continue to the upside. Follow us on Facebook to get some of the setups if you did not follow us. As for EURJPY, from this level we said sell, then we got that big move down. So this upcoming week we're looking forward to a correction, then to the downside. You cannot sell from this level. You cannot sell from this level. As for this one, if it corrects to the upside up until this area, this is the only time you can sell. But if it doesn't correct this dip, you cannot sell it. On NZD-CAD, last week we talked about this down move. We said we're gonna pivot from here to the downside. As you can see, this is what we got. We got this down move here, and this down move we'll be looking forward to a correction to the downside, to the upside. We're gonna get a correction to the upside, then sell more here up until this area. This setup, we're looking forward to it, and if this setup decides to correct deeper, this will be a great opportunity to sell from this area. This is what we'll be looking for on NZD-CAD. USD-JPY. As for USD-JPY, we talked about the down move from this level. The down move is unfolding properly. We moved down, we got a correction. We're gonna get moved down here, and then around this area he will be looking for another correction. Then if we get that correction, we're gonna be looking for to break the slow to the downside up until this area. Then from here we say that we're gonna be looking forward to another up move here. So this setup here, if you do not sell it from this level here, just ignore it and wait for an up move from this level here. Wait for an up move. This is an up move we're waiting for. Just wait for it to reach target here. Euro-CAD. As for Euro-CAD, we talked about this up move. We say that if we get an up move this week, an up move here to break this high, we'll be looking forward to a sell position. We talked about this setup being conditional. We say that we cannot look for this sell opportunity if we do not get this up move. So you can see here that we got an up move. So this upcoming week we'll be looking forward to sell this setup here to the downside. So if your strategy can trade this, it's a good opportunity to look for a sell up, and this trade can move back up here, and then if it moves back up, still is a setup that we'll be looking forward to sell from this area up until this area here. As for NZD-USD, we talked about a down move. We say that we're gonna get a down move here up until this area. But this previous week, we had updated that we might get another down move here, then get a down move, then continue downwards. And then we didn't get that. It shows that we're still continuing smoothly to the downside. This upcoming week, we'll be looking forward to a correction here, then continue to the downside so that we can reach target here. GBP-USD. GBP-USD, we said we're gonna be looking forward for an up move from this level up. Then we got an up move here. We got that up move. Then we started pulling back down. So this level here, the setup was still valid. So we got that up move here. This upcoming week we'll be looking forward for a pullback here, correction, then continue to the upside until target. Then from this level here, we'll tell you what's next. As for NZD-JPY, we talked about this down move. From this level, we say that we're gonna get a down move. Now this down move, we'll be looking forward for a correction here, then sell to the downside again to reach target here. If the setup corrects deeper, gives us an opportunity to enter from this level here, we'll be looking forward to sell into the downside. And if you did not enter from this area, you can only enter into the setup if the pullback goes deeper from here to this level. That's the only time you can enter for a sell all the way to the downside. But if the setup just gives a slight correction to the downside here, you won't be entering to this trade because it's risky to enter here. On this pair we have GBP-AUD. GBP-AUD, if you remember from this level here, we say that we're going to be looking forward for a sell opportunity to this level here, and we say that it is also possible that this setup might continue upwards, and if it continues upwards, we know how to wait for it. We know how to wait for it to come down. So this setup here, it went up just as we said is possible, and then now this upcoming week we'll be looking forward to sell from this area here, then down up until this level here. This is what we're looking for on GBP-AUD. GBP-JPY, we talked about this down move here. We got that down move. Now we're getting a correction. If we pull back until this area, this is a setup we'll be looking for to continue to the downside. If it doesn't pull back up until this area here, you won't be looking forward for a down move. So, but if your strategy can trade this setup here, you can go for it because the risk to reward can give you something good here. so you can go for it if your strategy, only if your strategy can trade it. On AUD and ZD, we're expecting an up move. Like we said, we've been waiting for this up move. We've been waiting for this up move to the upside. If this up move comes, always be prepared to trade to the upside. This past week, we talked about that this setup might correct, then give us one more down. And if you've been following us from week to week, we talked about this up, we talked about this down, we talked about this up, and we talked about this down. We talked about this correction here, then we talked about this down. And right now here, from this setup here, we'll be looking forward to buying this setup to the upside. If we get this impulsive move here, this is a setup we'll be looking for. We'll be looking for until to break this high and to end up to this level here. This is what we'll be looking forward for on USD CHF. As for gold, we've been talking about this down move since this level here. We said we're expecting a down move here, and we're still waiting for our strategy to confirm this down move. It hasn't been confirmed yet, so we got that correction. The correction is continuing. Then from this level here, we'll still be looking forward to a down move. If our strategy confirms the setup here, we'll be looking forward to trading it to the downside.